Clans love to build massive bases, some taking upwards of 100 rockets to raid, which might seem impossible, but there's a weak spot that all clan bases have in common: the external TCs. Sometimes covering over half of the upkeep of the base, it baffles me that clans usually leave these protected by only one wall. So in this video, I raided the external TCs on clan bases and took them over as my own, building my own base of operations directly off of their base, constantly killing them and eventually walling in their entire compound. All of this shenanigans made people very angry and led to a massive 150 rocket online raid. So if you want to see how it unfolded, follow me to the beach where every Rust story begins. After spawning in, I immediately headed over to Large Barn to meet up with my teammates, and once we were all together, we decided to build all the way over here on the other side of the map away from Spawn Beach. The idea was that hopefully a lot of big clans would build there as well, but we didn't just want to run across an open field, so we took the underground train system and farmed our way over to the build spot. After finding a train, we made our way to this harbor where we thought we'd likely be the first group to explore it, but we were very wrong.
Coming down?
Crouch. Yeah, fucked.
Dead. Did he have P2 or nail gun?
He did, he had P2. Once we got to the surface, we made the mistake of thinking we were safe. We headed to the recycler where we were ambushed by a massive team. Even though we died, this team was immediately at the top of our radar. Do yourself a favor and remember this name later on. Luckily for us, one of my teammates managed to get a base down a few grids away from where we died. This still wasn't where we wanted to live, so we farmed up as quickly as possible before fighting our way to the final build location. There's a guy on me. He's got a bow. Hit once. Hit twice. Oh, I'm hit. I'm wrecking this guy right now. One's dead.
He's hit one.
Okay, well, I looted this guy's hit and I'm running. There's a dude on me. I'm 27 HP. I got two buckets. Oh my god.
Here, brother. I got you. Get out of here.
Alright guys, this is our new base location. It's nice and safe over here.
It's actually not bad here.
There's cloth everywhere. There's nodes. Taco started building the base while the rest of the team gathered resources. This area was completely uncontested, which was great because even as a 6-man, we were outnumbered by bigger clans on the rest of the server. Once the base was secure, I started setting up the layout of the inside of the base. Once that was done, we crafted up some high caliber revolvers and started making runs back and forth from gas station to collect scrap. Since the pop was so high, boxes were spawning nearly instantly. We were gonna need a lot of scrap to research C4 along with plenty of other necessities in order to take over a clan's TCs. But before we could get too comfortable, a massive fight broke out not far from our base. At this point, we had just crafted Tommies for the first time and we were itching to use them.
You dead?
Killed one.
There's a guy running right towards you. Nice.
Got a Thompson kit. Oh my god! Oh my god!
Yeah, I'm walling.
I have a full inventory of jackhammers! Bro, can we break this? Can we break this camper, bro?
3, 2, 1.
I'm going to base.
Yep.
After getting the camper and the inventory of jackies back to base, we were able to fill up our ore box pretty quickly, which meant it was also time to set up our iconic super smelter. Since we had just about finished placing externals, I decided to use large furnaces this time around simply because I didn't want to risk running out of charcoal later on. Alright boys, the furnace factory is in business. While all of our ore was cooking, I fixed up the camper van and then we took it to gas station for a massive recycle run. If all went well, this would be enough to finally craft a tier 3 and start working towards unlocking C4 in the tech tree. Alright gentlemen, I have over 1,000 scrap on me. Let's get the hell back to base. Now that we had a tier 3, all we needed to do now was focus on grinding heaps and heaps of scrap. Unfortunately for us, our neighbors were not too keen on letting us progress so fast. One dead. Oh, I'm dead, I'm doubled. Got a Tommy? Oh my god, I have so much. One dead.
And there's one behind this trash pile over here.
Oh my god.
I'm out here. I hit one hard. I'm close.
I'm dead. There's still two.
One's dead, one's dead, one's dead.
You both dead or no? No one dead, I think? Another one dead? Super.
While we were fighting, we almost didn't realize that a cargo ship was pulling into the harbor next to our base. But as we were heading over, our neighbors realized what we were doing and fought back.
They see us, they see us. He knows I'm here.
It's gonna be fun. They're put on your right side.
They just ran me over.
He's dead. Okay, that one's dead. I can kill that guy with the Tommy. Water's dead. One's respawn, one respawn. He's dead. Come shoot the van out with me. Shoot the van out. Stop. Alright, let's go. I cannot believe we stole both of their campers now. After getting the second camper back to base, we went back to harbor and waited in a few of the shipping containers so that we could get picked up and placed onto the ship undetected. Alright, all we have to do now is wait and the ship will pick us up. Just watch. Alright. They open the door. Don't look. Just stay. Oh shit, we're dead. Hey, it didn't kill us. We're good. They don't know. One dead. Another one dead. Another one dead. Another one dead. Oh my god, I am so loaded. At this point, I realized the rest of my team was dead. There were still people on board, and it was crucial that I made it out with this massive amount of loot. So I waited in a shipping container until I thought the coast was clear, and then I jumped off the side of the ship. We spent the next several hours at the blackjack table and farming monuments, slowly chipping away at the scrap cost to Tech Tree C4. It seemed that no matter where we were, there were endless hordes of players trying to slow us down. He's above. He's in the window, Doubled one dead. I just got a Tommy, what? Oh, I got a free Tommy kit. Oh my god, it's loaded.
I'm dead.
Are you good?
I'm dead. There's someone on camper.
I just killed someone else? Hold on.
Look, he's on the roof of the building.
Yeah, I know. There's one over here next to me.
Oh, roof dead?
Erwin, right in front of me.
Oh no. He's dead?
No, on the other side of the mound.
Dead.
Oh,
Nice.
God,
Another one on, no, right side here. Another one pushing me.
I'm getting shot. I'm 1 HP. I'm in the car.
DB dead. No.
If you picked up on anything from watching any of my videos, you'd know that we do not give up. So when a Chinook crate dropped at airfield, we hopped in the camper van and drove over. There were already people in the towers, so instead of getting out, we decided to push the crate out of airfield with the camper. The guys in the towers didn't like this, and they started spraying out the back of the camper van. Though my window's getting
Yeah, they can shred this back, bro, if there's more. It's getting really. They're killing our engine. Our camper will break in like 20 bullets. They're breaking the camper. Our windows are about to shatter.
For reasons that I can't explain, I completely ignored my teammates and continued onward, sacrificing everyone in the camper. Luckily for us, I did manage to get the locked crate out of airfield and onto the main road. This is where things got really intense. I'm sorry for getting everyone killed there. Like, I really just...
Oh, that's really bad.
Guys, spread out.
No! The camper! After destroying the camper, the attack heli flew away, seemingly only wanting to cause chaos with zero interest in actually fighting for the loot. While this was a bummer, we finally got the C4 we needed, putting us into the next phase of our master plan to take over a clan's TCs. It was time for production. Alright gentlemen, let's do this. I went up to the mixing tables and started mass producing gunpowder, which we would then turn into explosives and so on. We were printing money like clockwork. However, our neighbors couldn't help but notice all the automation, and while everything was cooking, they came back for more. I just killed one. One's dead. Killed another one. Killed another one. Killed another one. Right here, right in! Dead it in.
Nice.
Oh no, on the hill, on the hill, on the hill, on the hill.
He's dead. Killed another one. This guy is stacked. Absolutely stacked. Another one dead. Yeah, oh, this one. Oh, so stacked.
That guy's lit. He's headshot.
He's dead. The LR guy killed me behind the wall.
He's getting kit. Naked's got a gun.
Dead. I got you. This guy's loaded.
Let me get a gun.
Here's MP5. Honestly, that's a pretty good haul. Like, I'll take an LR. Those guys gave us literally everything we might need to research anything else. Turrets, rockets, you name it. So we recycled everything at Oxum's before heading over to a second cargo ship. But on the way there, something unexpected happened. Hold on, something's going on over here. There's a fight on this base. I just killed a M4 shotgun.
Holy shit.
Alright, I'm coming. Can you hold me?
Oh my god. This guy's AK? I'm gonna wait up here.
Yeah, open them.
That guy is dead as fuck.
Guy just jumped down the backside of the base in the water. Coming right, coming right.
Alright, let's just go back to base. That C4 has gotta be ready by now. And in no time, we had all of the C4 we needed to raid into a clan's external TCs. It was time to finally put the plan into motion, and we had the perfect target. Remember Momo from earlier on in the video? Well, we found out he lived right next to Harbor in a large base. And since they were our first enemies of the wipe, we thought who would be better to target for our master plan.
Right here.
That's gonna
Oh
kill
my
Oh
him.
my god, why would you? Bro, you wasted 3 C4.
Shut the f. At this point, the clan probably had no idea what we were doing. We heard them opening doors, but after hearing all that C4, they were probably waiting for us to make a breach, giving me time to build the first fob right under their noses.
Upgrade this wall. Upgrade it to metal.
Dude, I cannot believe we already have one of these down. We got back in the car and drove around to the next TC, where Taco got out to C4 the wall. We had to be fast before they realized what we were doing. The plan was working flawlessly. Under the cover of night, we secured the second TC with practically no opposition. As well as this was going, we couldn't wait for the clan to finally piece together what was going on. Let's place a box here. Look how homey this is. We got boxes, beds, lockers.
Oh my goodness me.
Alright, let's see what's going on outside. They start shooting back yet? Oh. I think they're starting to get mad. I just killed him on the roof. We took the camper back to base to get garage doors, turrets, high external walls, and some extra TCs. While we were gone, they actually raided back a few of our doors on one of the fobs, but we got back just in time to replace them with garage doors.
You placing 4 on each?
Yeah,
Love that from you.
I'm gonna put all the high walls in this box real quick. Taco and I started placing our own external TCs all around the base. This would make it so we could wall in their entire compound and have full control.
Guy right here. Oh, I'm dead.
He's dead. Another one dead.
My go.
Yo, y'all are so fucking ass. Can you start shooting the rockets already?
He thinks we're raiding them, bro. What are you talking about?
Who uses rockets in this day and age, dude?
Are you having some confusion? Even now, the clan still thought we were setting up to raid them. Nevertheless, we tried to clear up the confusion by setting up more external TCs. Then, Taco set up turrets on each one of the fobs, solidifying our control over this clan's compound.
Boom.
These turrets are definitely gonna piss them off. Once the turrets were placed, we moved on to external stone walls. I can only imagine that it was around this time that the clan finally understood what we were doing. And it's done. We've completely sealed in their entire base. And while we're in the sky, let me introduce you to the next stage in our plan, the attack heli. While we were on the ground fighting, Thick would be in the sky making callouts, making it virtually impossible for them to get the jump on us. Killed him. He's dead.
He's on roof.
He's dead. Oh, he's getting killed by the turret. After a while of fighting, Thick started shooting out the clan's turrets so we could build onto their roof and take over their last line of defense.
Alright, turret down. Another turret down. Dot. It's broken.
Alright, let's start building onto their roof. Taka,
Yeah.
how close you can get over here?
What?
Holy crap, we finally have control of the roof. Anything in these boxes? No. They're Python turrets. He logged off, bro. They're starting to log already, dude. We haven't even had our fun.
Oh, yeah,
They're weak-minded people, bro.
At this point, we had demoralized this clan pretty much entirely, and they weren't really coming up to fight. However, once we started jackhammering into their shooting floor, a couple of them tried to contest us again.
They're behind you on the door.
They're both dead?
Nice.
They're pushing me full kit. I won the face check.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There's turrets.
Oh, so it's fucked. Since there were turrets on the shooting floor, we couldn't really go any further. We stuck around to kill them a few more times in the compound, but in the end, we had successfully put an end to this clan's wipe. And we didn't even have to raid their base. We loaded up on all the loot we gained and went home. I even went back later to check, and their entire base was decaying. They truly had quit the server. Alright, it's been a couple hours. Let's see if they are still online. They didn't raid back any of the TCs that we placed. Nice. Our twig is still here. The ladder's still here. Let me check the other side. Oh my god, our twig buildup from earlier is still here. These guys actually logged. They're not getting back on. We caused this group to completely rage quit. Oh my god, their shit's decaying! And they had like 8 beds in the compound. No way. This was like an 8-man. Oh my god, the roof is completely open. Alright, so that turret's still alive, but honestly, we got the last laugh. Their roof is completely destroyed. They quit the server, and all because we griefed the shit out of them. GG, boys. While that was a success, we weren't done with the server just yet. We wanted to do this with one more clan for an epic grand finale, so we went searching for bigger and badder foes to eliminate, and that's when I came across a group raiding in the snow, and you will not believe what happened. Oh shit. They're all dead. Now they're all dead. Okay, it was a 4-man. I just killed them all.
I'm coming.
Holy. Oh my god, I have to finish this raid, I think. Ooh. I don't know if I have enough. Unfortunately, I didn't have enough boom to finish the raid, and as I was getting ready to leave, the clan who started it was already back.
One's hurt. One's dead. One's dead. There's another. Tommy.
Oh, they're gonna try to peek me again.
One dead. One dead.
Okay. One's dead. Alright, well one of them, I killed one and you killed one. There's definitely only one left.
I think he might be dead. Wait, I got his gun. All dead. All dead. All dead.
We took the scrap heli back to base to get more rockets, and then we finished the raid, and boy was it a good haul. Alright, we're good. I'm just gonna throw one on and see what the health is after. Oh, oh! Oh. Oh. Yeah, this was huge. We took everything we could and then went back to base, where we began searching for our next target. But before we found the target, a patrol helicopter flew right over our base, and considering the potential for more boom, we couldn't resist the fight.
I think he's going to die, maybe? Yeah, it died.
We took the camper van over to the supermarket where it crashed, which was ironically right next to our first target.
Oh shit, someone's here already.
He's dead.
You good?
I'm getting sniped. I'm gonna pull the car up to the heli crash, because the crates are going out.
He's like just chilling in the bush.
Headshot him. I suppose your guy's dead. I shit on him.
Sweet.
We got in the camper and left just in time for our enemies to try and HV us unsuccessfully. Next, it was time to find our next target, and after a small bit of searching, Taco and I finally found it. A clan called ENZ that lived deep in the snow. They were much better equipped than our first target, so we would have to come up with a good plan to pull this off. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's the one. We took the tugboat all the way around the map to ENZ's base, while Taco flew over in the attack heli. The plan was for Taco and Immortal Jeremy to smoke off the roof with the attack heli while the rest of the team rushed in from the ground to raid the external TCs. If we were quick enough, they wouldn't have a roof to defend from, making the fight a little more even. Alright, you guys ready? Are you guys ready?
You do that, man.
Let's get a hoorah! Hoorah! Pick him back up. Let's hide behind this rock. Hide behind this rock.
Oh. I just got tripled. He's on roof ready. Tripled me with them too. Okay.
That's fucked. Even though Taco died, we tried to push forward at a severe disadvantage. However, it was no use. The M2s picked off our team one by one, and I barely made it out of there by the skin of my teeth.
Fucking knew this shit would happen, dude.
Kill that guy again in the walls. After we left, E and Z actually applauded us in the chat for being man enough to online raid, and since we were being so civil, they even made us a deal. They would supply us with 150 rockets and we would attempt to raid them again, only this time we would be going for the whole base and not just the external TCs. If we won, we could wall in their entire base and turn it into our own personal zoo, and if they won, we would have to live with the shame of failing not once but twice against this group. The challenge was on, so we set up a raid base and got ready, only this time E and Z had no idea that I had invited some of my best allies to help us pummel their base.
Okay.
Ready?
Give us a countdown.
Yep. 3, 2, 1, go!
Free chip, 1 pound fish.
Once we had done a sizable amount of damage, half of us pushed on the ground to begin taking the base.
Get up to the compound.
I'm at compound, I'm up to compound. I doubled that guy close. I broke one bed zone.
Yeah, start C4 and go for foundies.
They open the door to your right though, watch out.
He's dead?
Is it dead? Is it dead?
Alright, no ladders in any of these boxes. Holy comps, bro.
What the fuck? Oh, what
Told
the
you,
fuck? Bro,
shit's low-key loaded. Dude, look at these boxes right here, Erwin.
Holy fuck, dude.
One's up there in the open core.
Get his ass.
He said he's.
Oh my god, look at this fucking box, Erwin, right here.
Holy
Is
fuck,
it
look at
turned
this
dead?
empty. How many empty? How many empties is in there?
Oh, a box of AKs, that's the AKs right there.
Oh!
Oh, wow, okay.
Oh my god! Oh my god, they're so loaded. Low key, I think it's over. I think it's fucking over, guys. I'm lit, I'm lit. You killed him? Killed him again? Killed him again? At this point, it was clear that we had won the raid, so we started transferring loot back to the raid base before we got to fulfill our end of the deal. Gentlemen, I'm gonna start stage 2 of the plan. I went around C4ing all of the external TCs while one of my teammates followed me around replacing them with new ones. Then we started building the compound. Yo, come back in. Get in the zoo.
I see the video.
Welcome to your new home. This is what I like to call the zoo. All right, this is the zoo.
Yeah.
Come.
Yeah, the zoo where this monkey is. Yeah.
I painted them a sign officially labeling their base as the zoo, though this was more lighthearted fun compared to the malicious griefing we had performed earlier in the video. Through this experience, Ian Z and his group earned my respect. It's hard to find competition without toxicity and rust, and when you do, it's something you hold on to going forward. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video, let me know down in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next one.